This model kit review is of the P-51 Mustang, and this is a 1/72nd scale model. There are the dimensions, and this is by Tamiya. Got some very nice box art here, some photographs of the finished model, and this is one of their older kits. Here we've got two different versions that you can build, and some more pictures there of the finished model, some of the colors needed. Let's have a look inside. Well, there isn't a whole lot in this kit. As we said, it's kind of a simple kit. So it looks like it's a pretty good kit for beginners who want to start to advance a little bit. Let's have a look at these sprues here. So we do have some recessed panel lines. We've got wings here, the top of the wings. There are the lower parts of the wings, and we do have some details for the wheel wells, which is always very nice. There is our instrument panel, our wheel well covers there. There is our seat. Got exhaust pipes. Here is the cockpit with some details there, and then the big radio and other equipment behind. Here are the stabilizers. We've got wheels molded as one solid piece. There's our landing gear, and there's the right hand side of the fuselage. Very nicely molded. Got some rivet and panel lines, and there's the part of the spinner for the propeller, part of our air intake for the underneath. That's the back part of our or the underneath part of the canopy, and then also looks like we've got another option there for our exhausts. On the inside, we also have some detail there for the cockpit on the side, some of the equipment and handles and so on. Over here we've got our propeller and the front of the spinner. We've got our drop tanks there, all very nicely molded. Over here we've got the poly caps, which I'll look to see what those are for. Usually used in cars. Here are the canopies and our windshield. Two different, slightly different versions. Okay, let's have a look at our decals here. Tamiya always staples these things together. Careful you don't stick it in your finger. Done that many times. And here are the decals, very nicely printed. It's got the D-Day stripes there. Okay, have a look at our instructions here. So we've got some details here about the plane. And let's have a look. These are the colors needed there. We put together the cockpit. Some nice details even for a 1/72nd scale plane. And then we've got our landing gear and drop tanks. Putting our fuselage together. Putting our exhausts on there, two different versions, depending which one you're going to build. We're starting to put the wing together there. The tops of the wings going on, as well as our elevator, and then landing light there, as well as our air intake, and the pylons for the drop tanks. Now over here, those are some lights there. There are different colors if you paint them. Here are the propeller and canopy, and then we're putting on our drop tanks and landing gear. So finally the canopy and propeller goes on, and then like we said, there are two different versions. So here's the one version with those decals, and then here's the other version with those decals, and then well, it looks like maybe that's a third version there. So all in all, that is a very nice little model kits. Good one for beginners.